Guys, I'll show you a little project that I worked on. So, picked up a 22-foot car hauler to haul the Jeep and one-wheeler to events a couple months ago. I've used the hell out of it. Finally needed a winch, just a cheapy Badlands 12,000 pound winch, nothing special, just for the trailer. Had some initial issues with the first one I got. They made me exchange it. I couldn't return it even though it was less than a week old, which was aggravating. But so I'm just gonna keep the thing for now. I may rip it off, sell it, and put my Smitty built XRC on there because it's a 9,500 pounder. And I think the Jeep, I'm gonna buy the same one in a 12,000 pound because the Jeep's gotten to be a fat pig over 7,000 pounds. So it definitely needs a 12,000 pound winch, since the general rule of thumb now is 1.5, or not now, but 1.5 times the weight of the heaviest vehicle in the pool. So that'll likely be what happens, and then I'll sell that guy. But for now, she's there and working. I added some pod lights. I took the extra time. I didn't spend a fortune on those. Not the cheapest in the world, not the most expensive, but there are some reviews that say if they're left outside, they get condensation in them. So I sealed them up with silicone. There's no freaking condensation or water getting in those guys. So then I should also mention, I had the winch plate installed up off the floor of the trailer where it usually goes. The Jeep is very lifted, so when the bumper gets up here, it sits so high and it's yanking my suspension down when I get it all the way to the front. So in order to avoid that, now she's off the ground. And then wire loomed everything. Did a nice job here. Bought a tongue box. Punched a few holes in the back for those. Took a little extra time. Stuck some rubber grommets in there after I primered and painted around the holes I cut, so all of that doesn't rust over time. And then an exterior switch. That's waterproof too. Again, same thing. Primered and painted around that, so no rust. And then silicone to make sure it's waterproof going into the inside. And you can see the lights on those guys are pretty decent. We used this after dark the other day and couldn't see a damn thing. Made strapping it down just a chore. So apologize for the mess. We got all the boxes out for the Halloween stuff. They're gonna be decorating. But anyhow, thought I'd show you guys that. Pretty proud of it. Something simple, just taking the pride in your work, so taking the extra time to make sure everything turns out as nice as it can. It's a nice trailer, I get it. I'm gonna beat the hell out of it, and so on and so forth. And this isn't gonna stay nice either for long, but taking the extra time to, when you spend money, making sure it lasts as long as possible is something we should all pay attention to. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Have a good night.